was a mom and a teacher.
My undergraduate degree was in business administration, and I was an accountant for 25 plus years.
I double majored in biology and chemistry in college, and then did about 3 or 4 years of cancer research.
I started out as a biology and chemistry major in college, thinking about ministry as a physician.
Before I was a chaplain, I was a teacher, and I taught high school, social studies, religion, English, French, 5th grade volleyball, and glee club.
Really, the biggest thing that chaplains do is listen, whether it's with patients or with staff. Having that place where someone will listen to them and honor their feelings and their thoughts, that's pretty rare in today's world. And chaplains are trained to do that, and also to listen beyond just the words, but to listen to the spirit and the soul of the person.
The chaplain's very presence in our ministries helps us in terms of connecting always back to who we are. It really connects us back to mission. And it really brings a profound sense of grounding in the spiritual aspects of what we do.
My role as a chaplain is to really meet the person and really understand what it is that they're struggling with. What are their needs? What does this person need to face this night, to face tomorrow's surgery, to face this decision, to face the change in my body and my life, and to sort out the meaning of those questions for this individual.
Well, it's extremely important that they be well trained, because they need to be able to deal with people in many different situations, people of all sorts of backgrounds, people who may have religious affiliation, who may not. They need to be aware of all the different underlying psychiatric or sociological problems that people may have. You have to have good training to be able to pick up on problems that we can address and help folks with.
You decide to take somebody off a ventilator and you know they're going to die, and the chaplains will come and you can gather around that bed with the family, and they will lead the prayer, and they will just be an incredible support. And that's been very important for me, to be able to kind of rely on them to come and to be present and to help with that situation.
It's an incredible ministry. Our ministry is about identifying what needs healing, where the hurts are, where the suffering is, and identifying the resources that will connect with that need and help the person find strength and hope.
We provide spiritual and emotional support to patients and their families. We provide the same to staff. We assist in the dying process in whatever ways are appropriate. Ministry of presence is probably what we do most, just being with families, being with staff, bearing witness to what they're experiencing, bearing witness to that which is greater than them, which is sort of the essence of spirituality.
As chaplains, we are trained to minister to people of all faiths and those with no faith, to understand the rituals and prayers that are important to faith beyond Christian faiths, Hindu, Buddhist, Jewish. My ministry is also to those who are unchurched and have no faith.
As a chaplain, I am an integral member of the healthcare team, which includes the doctors and nurses and social workers and so many others.
They're just an important part of the care team. They are there for the families and the patients, as well as our associates, to really bring that holistic nature of the care. It's not just a physical experience. We want to provide holistic care, and the chaplains are a critical part of that.
Well, I feel like they're an absolutely essential part of the team. They are a representation of God's presence. And so just the minute a chaplain comes in, there is an element of ease that they bring.
They walk with people through that very important time of decision and they can be a part of the organic process of how somebody comes to decide what they want for their life and their death.
A well-trained chaplain will be able to listen to that narrative and understand what it is the patient needs, and then as part of the team, help everyone understand how to sort of match up the medical plan with the spiritual plan.
I think the chaplains really serve a vital role. They provide that hope and that comfort that our medical expertise or our scientific knowledge or our technological advances cannot ever hope to provide. I think they provide an immeasurable amount of support, comfort, and even relief for not only our patients but our patients' families. I think it actually strengthens the entire institution.
But Kim really was there to step up and help us get through that and to remind us that the Lord is there and He works in mysterious ways.
Chaplains are remarkable people because they uniquely are able to sit at a bedside, be with families in a way, to be a compassionate, calming, listening presence. They're oftentimes in situations that many of us find uncomfortable or awkward, but they're able to be there.
I think sometimes people might be leery of being in a ministry in a hospital because of illness and sickness and death and all those things that are often not comfortable things for us to talk about in our society, in any society, dealing with the sadnesses of life. And at the same time, it's such a privilege to be with people in those moments that's what I would encourage young people, people in second careers, people who are retired, who have always thought about going into ministry or wanting to give back in some way, that chaplaincy is a wonderful vocation.
It's an incredible ministry.
I enjoy it. I really do.
It's a wonderful work. It's very rewarding and it's also very humbling.
It is deemed to be a blessing, and I'm blessed to be here.